Hi, I have a quick question about something. I found this New World Translation in a bookstore. I just have a question about it. Do you have anyone who could answer that?
Yes,
Oh, thank
we
you.
definitely do.
Perfect.
So I just wanted to ask,
Uh-huh.
what sort of questions did you have about it,
Oh,
just
it's
before I
about,
transfer
it's a
you?
kind of technical question about translations and Greek
All
manuscripts.
right. Yes. All right. Thank you very much for that. Would you mind just telling me what state you're calling
Arizona.
from? All right. One moment, please. I will give you some help.
Thank you.
Good morning. How can we be of help?
Hi, I was looking at this New World Translation. I got it in a used bookstore, and it's green. It says on the cover page, rendered from the original languages.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I was just wondering, it's so neat with the internet now. You can basically look at a lot of the papyri and fragments and the different kind of Greek manuscripts that we have. And I was just wondering, and actually they show pictures of a lot of them too. It's really so cool. Could you give me the ones that have the Tetragrammaton in them so I could look at them? Because I really like to see that. Do you happen to know, or do you guys have a list of those? Like they're categorized, sometimes with the letter P for papyrus, and then some have just numbers. Some are
Yeah.
categorized by Roman numerals. Do you have a list of those so I could kind of see the picture of it?
Well, I could do one better.
Uh huh.
Um, have you have you ever looked at our website, jw.org?
Yeah, I didn't see it on there. I just wondered
Yeah.
maybe
If
you
you were to,
guys would
the
have
reason
it.
I say that
Uh
is
huh.
because if you were to download, you can actually download an up-to-date New World Translation off the website,
Right. Uh huh.
and in that updated version, they have appendix A, B, and C, and a lot of it has all those papyri, all the references um, that you could look
Oh,
at.
well, I
For
did look. I did actually look at that. That's why I was calling because I'm not talking about later translations like in the year 1200 or 1400. I'm talking about original
yeah,
Greek manuscripts. I didn't see really any that were from the New Testament. Do you have what they are? Because this right here it says that it's rendered from the original languages, not from later like versions called J.
well, they used to, yeah, we're talking about not the original that Moses wrote, right? You understand that,
No, I'm talking about the New Testament
right?
Greek
Right.
manuscripts. Yeah.
Well, or what Paul wrote. We don't have those, obviously,
Oh, I
because those were
know.
made on things
Yeah.
that turned
Mm-hmm.
into whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but one thing they use Westcott and Hort.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're familiar with Westcott and Hort. Um, that was one of their manuscripts. Let me just do a little check here on something real quick. All right, so you're asking specifically about the Greek text.
Yeah. It says it's
Oh,
rendered from the original languages, so they must use
yeah,
Greek
and
manuscripts.
Westcott and Hort did a Greek master text,
Oh, okay. So
and
do you have a
Westcott and
page
Hort.
number for their source
Okay,
or something like that?
now I don't have that here, and I'm just going to read you what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the Greek text, it says in the late 19th century, scholars B.F. Westcott and F.J.A. Hort compared existing Bible manuscripts and fragments as they compared the Greek master text that they felt most closely reflected the original writings. So in the mid-20th century, the New World Bible Translation Committee used that master text as the basis for its translation. Other early papyri thought to date back to the 2nd and 3rd centuries CE were also used. Since then, more papyri have become available. In addition, master texts such as those by Nessel and Alon and by the United Bible Societies reflect recent scholarly studies. Some of the finds of this research were incorporated into this present revision, which was a 2013 revision.
I don't believe Westcott and Hort has the Tetragramaton in the New Testament. It doesn't have, because really, there's some mainstream Bibles based on that also.
Okay.
So there was
Then
no.
in appendix. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I could see visualization, like an image, because the New World Translation here, it says rendered from the original languages. So they must have some Greek fragments or papyri or something that had the Tetragrammaton.
And I'm looking at our New World Translation and Revised Bible, and in Appendix 4, I'm looking at a picture right now of excerpts from the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Oh, right.
Which has the 1st century. Now, of course, that's the divine name in the Hebrew scriptures.
Right. That's a different topic. Yeah.
Greek scriptures.
That would be rare. That it was mostly rendered as kurios. We don't use textual variants like that to build a whole justification on, really. That would be kind of unusual. But anyway, maybe I'll find it someday.
Let me just mention, I'm looking at the Nash Papyrus, 2nd or 1st century BCE, has a Tetragrammaton in it. The fragment of Deuteronomy 18.
Yeah, I wasn't asking about the Old Testament. There's a mainstream Bible that renders it Yahweh, called the Legacy Standard Bible, but no mainstream Bibles have it in the New Testament. So I was just wondering what was their manuscript basis.
Well, two things. I'm looking at the Codex Alexandrinus, but again, that's Deuteronomy.
Right. So I guess that it wasn't really rendered from the original languages then, was it? If there's no Greek manuscript.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, I see.
I think one of the things that they did was where it quotes from the Hebrew scriptures and God's name was in that quote, then they're going to put it in the Greek scriptures too.
Yeah, well, it says it's rendered from the Greek, from the original language. So that's not, that wouldn't be right either, because the original, all the ones we have. But anyway, hey, thanks for your help. Maybe I can find it, someday. Okay, God bless you. Thanks.
I'm still looking.
Oh, okay.
But it's up to you. All right. Well, so I'm just going to mention the divine name of the Christian Greek Scriptures is Appendix 5 in that study Bible.
Right. I've seen it. It didn't give any either. So I thought maybe you guys would know because you're like the headquarters. But I guess it wasn't really. They probably should put that there, rendered from the original languages, if they're going to change that word, every time, 200 something times. Then it's rendered from their own, reasoning or something like that.
We're quoting the Bible where God's name was.
Yeah,
and so
but it's not. That's not how they have it in the earliest manuscripts. So it's not rendered from the original Greek. But anyway, okay, that's it. It's okay.
The original manuscripts aren't available.
Oh, they have. I think there's like 5,000 something available now, and there's newer ones all the time. But anyway, hey, thanks for your help. Thanks for being so nice.
Yes, you too.
God bless you. Bye.